Hi guys, welcome back. This is Jon Lydell, and today we will be making blueberry scones with a lemon glaze. So what inspired me to make this video is we have these amazing scones at the restaurant that I work at. However, they are frozen. So I thought, got me to thinking that maybe I should try to make them fresh. So here we go, this is what we're gonna do. I have 2 cups of flour right here. I have 2 tablespoons of sugar, a half teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of baking soda in this bowl right here. 1 cup of heavy cream, a cup of blueberries, and 5 tablespoons of very cold butter, cut up into cubes. So with my last video, I made homemade biscuits, and I kind of improvised and used a grater to grate the butter into the mixture as opposed to buying a pastry cutter. Well, for this video, I decided to invest a little bit, and I got a pastry cutter, really nice, and a rolling pin. Right, so we're gonna start by putting the flour in the bowl. All the dry ingredients you want to sift together. And I don't have a sifter, so we're gonna use my hands at the moment. And we're gonna add our butter right into the mixture there. And we're gonna cut it into the flour using the newly bought pastry. And what you're looking for is kind of like a coarse crumb, as the recipe would say. Okay, so the butter is all cut into the flour. You can see it's all nice and crummy. So we're gonna make a well in the middle. We're gonna add our heavy cream. That was 1 cup of heavy cream. And then we're gonna fold it into the batter, into the dry mixture. I was really excited today to get the pastry cutter and the rolling pin because I realized that while I'm making these videos, it kind of gives me a reason to buy new kitchen equipment. And although I have a lot of kitchen equipment, I always love to go to the kitchen store and see different things because it's just amazing the different kinds of things that have been coming out lately in there. So you can see it's kind of almost incorporated all. I'm going to get in there with my hands and just mix it up a little bit more. So at this point, we're going to fold in our 1 cup of blueberries. You want to be careful that you're not bruising the blueberries or making them burst or anything like that, because you don't want that color in your batter. You want to make sure that you can see just whole blueberries, because as they cook, they're gonna burst and they're gonna go throughout the batter anyway. So we're gonna get rid of that. Alright, so I put down some plastic wrap on the table to protect my table, and I have the dough all ready right here. And I'm gonna flour up the rolling pin. That way it doesn't stick to the rolling pin. And we're gonna start rolling. And like I said earlier, it does say not to bruise the blueberries, but it's kind of hard pushing down on this to not bruise them. So if you do end up bruising them when you're remaking this in the video, and I'll link the recipe down below, don't beat yourself up about it, it'll be fine. And we're gonna roll. Apparently I didn't put enough flour on, so I'm gonna add a little more flour. Put some flour on the scone dough. All right. I have the dough all rolled out, and I'm going to be honest with you, I've never done this before, so it does look a little janky, but from here we're going to start cutting them into the triangle shape that they're supposed to be. So I'm going to cut this rectangle into thirds, going this way, and then I'm going to cut it in half, going this way, horizontal. And I have little squares here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them on a diagonal to make the triangle shaped scone. Okay. So I have a lightly greased sheet pan right here. And I'm going to take them off here, I'm going to put them right on here, and we're going to bake these for 15 to 20 minutes. We're also going to brush them with some heavy cream before they go in the oven, and that's supposed to give them a really nice brown finish. Alright, so these are looking a little janky. Some of them aren't exactly, I do love that word, I guess, janky. Some of them aren't exactly a triangle shape. So they're going to bake not into a triangle shape, but I believe they're going to be really, really good and delicious. And I really hope they turn out well. Alright, so there they are. And we're going to bake them for 15 to 20 minutes in a 400-degree oven. And yes, we're going to brush them with some heavy cream also. Alright, so it's been about 18 minutes actually, and we're going to take them out. Make sure you're always wearing your oven mitt when you're taking stuff out of the oven so you don't burn yourself. Alright, I just took the scones out of the oven, and I'm going to let them cool. They're cooling behind me, and while they're cooling, we're going to make the glaze. So the glaze calls for 2 cups of confectioner's sugar, a half a cup of juiced lemon, 1 lemon zest, and 1 tablespoon of butter. So like I said earlier, I don't have a sifter, but I did happen to find this small mesh strainer at Bed Bath & Beyond when I bought the rolling pin and the pastry cutter. So we're gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna sift the sugar through this. Yeah, this may take a while. I got everything in the bowl here, ready to go, and we're gonna nuke it for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna pour the glaze over the scones that are cooled back here. It's almost done. We're almost ready. We're almost ready to eat. It's gonna be great. All right, so the glaze has set, and it's time to try them. I'm really excited. They look very, very good. You can see them right here. And I guess we're just gonna dive on in. Very good. The fresh lemon is just insane. It's amazing. It's so good. I'm so happy. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, send me a like. If there's any recipes or suggestions, leave your comments down below. And don't forget, I post new videos every week, and I look forward to cooking with you next time. Have a great day.